In the world of crypto lending, there is one concept everyone must know: LTV, loan-to-value ratio. This metric determines how safe your loan is. If you want to avoid unnecessary risks and never lose your collateral, you need to understand what LTV is and how it works. Let's see what's going on here together. LTV, or loan-to-value, is the ratio of the loan amount to the value of the collateral multiplied by 100%. Let's look at how LTV is calculated. Suppose you have $10,000 in some cryptocurrency that you are ready to provide as collateral for a loan. You want to borrow $4,000 in digital dollars, USDT, which equals $4,000 in regular dollars. Divide $4,000 by $10,000 and multiply by 100%. We get 40%. This is your LTV. When talking about LTV, it is important to distinguish between the initial LTV before taking a loan and the current LTV. Before you take out a loan on any platform that provides crypto lending services, you will see the initial LTV. This is the ratio of the loan amount to the collateral value, which is one of the conditions of your loan. You can borrow at the maximum initial LTV offered by the platform, or you can adjust the LTV to the level you need. After taking the loan, your LTV will change depending on market fluctuations and the changing value of your collateral. Platforms that provide crypto loans monitor changes in LTV and take certain actions when LTV reaches a particular level. After taking the loan, your LTV becomes the safety metric of your loan. You will then need to pay attention to the current LTV, the margin call LTV, and the liquidation LTV. Current LTV: the ratio of the loan amount to the collateral value at the present moment. To check it, simply open the details of your loan and look at the current LTV. You can also calculate it yourself by dividing the loan amount by the current value of your collateral. Margin call LTV: this is the ratio of the loan amount to the collateral value at which your collateral has fallen to dangerous levels. In other words, your collateral has significantly depreciated and entered the so-called danger zone or liquidation threshold. This can also happen if you do not repay your loan for a long time and a lot of interest accumulates. The exact value is determined by each platform, but usually the margin call level starts at about 80%. If your LTV rises to this point, you will receive a margin call, a warning. You will be asked to increase your collateral or repay part of the loan to reduce LTV. Liquidation LTV: this is the ratio of the loan amount to the collateral value at which the platform sells your collateral to avoid losses. If after receiving a warning you do not take any action, do not increase the collateral or repay part of the loan, the platform may sell your collateral. Try not to allow this situation, and then you will not face any problems. Liquidation LTV values usually start at about 90%. Now, let's look at an example of how your LTV may change depending on the market situation and what events may occur. Suppose you borrowed digital dollars secured by some cryptocurrency when its market price was at its highest. At that moment, the ratio of your collateral to the loan amount, that is, your current LTV, was 75%. Your loan was in the green safe zone. However, the price of the cryptocurrency you pledged began to fall sharply. After some time, your LTV reached 85% and you entered the yellow zone. You will receive a margin call, a warning about this. You will be asked to increase your collateral or repay part of the debt. If you do this, your LTV will stabilize and you will return to the green zone. If not, then with a further drop in the price of your cryptocurrency and the growth of LTV, you may enter the red zone when your LTV exceeds the threshold value. In this case, you will face forced liquidation. The platform will be forced to sell your collateral in order to avoid losses. Keep an eye on your LTV and follow the requests of the platform where you take the loan, and in that case, you will not face liquidation. It's extremely important to protect yourself when taking a crypto loan. You don't want to suffer losses because of carelessness, right? Pay attention to the following points, and you won't have any problems. First of all, keep your LTV low, 30–50%. Don't take the maximum amount the platform offers. Even if you're allowed to borrow up to 80% of your collateral, that means you're living on the edge of liquidation. Even if the price of the asset drops by 20–30%, your loan will still remain in the green zone. Think of it like this. LTV is like speed on the road. Yes, your car can go 200 kilometers per hour, but it's much safer to stay at 90–100 kilometers per hour. Secondly, monitor your collateral value. Cryptocurrencies are very volatile. Today, your collateral token may be worth $2, and tomorrow it might already be $1. Such a drop instantly increases your LTV. That's why it's important to regularly track the price of your collateral. A useful habit? Check your LTV once a day, especially during periods of strong market movements. Thirdly, add collateral or repay part of the loan. If you receive a margin call, it's not a death sentence. You have two options. Add more collateral, deposit additional crypto to increase the total value of your security, or repay part of the loan, return a bit of USDT/USDC to reduce the debt. It's like adding more water to a kettle. The level goes back to normal, and everything works fine again. Finally, use alerts and automatic features. Most platforms offer tools to help you avoid risky situations. App or email notifications when your LTV approaches a dangerous level, automatic protection features such as auto repay or auto collateral top-up, which will automatically repay part of the debt or add collateral from your wallet. It's like having a home security alarm. It's better to get an early warning than deal with consequences later. LTV is not just a number. It's your main safety indicator in crypto lending. It shows how stable the market situation is for your collateral and signals when you need to take action to avoid losing it. Remember 3 simple rules. Keep your LTV low. Respond to margin calls. Always keep a reserve of funds as a safety buffer. This way, you can use crypto loans profitably and without unnecessary stress. Crypto lending gives you access to funds without selling your assets, but it's the understanding of LTV that makes this tool truly safe. See you in the next videos.